Hey everyone, my name is Rosin and welcome back to SL Insider. If you're new here, then please be sure to check out our other videos on online teaching. Please hit like and subscribe if you find them useful. Today we're going to talk about teaching young learners. These are typically students aged between 3 and 7-ish years old. But I know a class with a 3-year-old will differ greatly from a class with a 7-year-old. But I'm going to give you 7 general pointers for teaching young learners. First of all, do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head? Well, I think this about kids because they do the funniest and strangest of things, making them an absolute delight to work with. At this stage, our early learners are developing their abstract thinking skills and love to learn through play. They learn by doing, by experiencing and having fun, which can seem a little bit alien to us adults. So here are some tips to help you get connected with the young yins. Number 1, treat your students with love and compassion. It seems obvious, right? But you want to create a safe classroom environment where they will feel comfortable enough to express themselves. Our job as TEFL teachers is to get our students to speak. So show them that you respect them and care for them by being interested in what they have to say. Build a relationship of mutual respect and trust. Remember, you play the role of the teacher, so it's your job to facilitate a fun and inviting space, even if it is online. You set the tone, so don't be afraid to get that inner child out. Number 2, keep your activities relatively short and sweet. I would say the younger the learner, the shorter the activity. Young learners don't want a lecture on the present simple or why we use the present continuous. They just want the fun stuff. So keep it moving and keep your chat clear and concise. Number 3, be consistent with your classroom language and lesson plans. Joining an English-only fully immersive class can be terrifying for anyone, so help them out by being consistent in your instructions and body language. This will allow them to slowly learn what is expected of them and make explaining new games or activities much easier. For example, you might sing a wee hello song at the start of your lesson so they know it's time to learn. You might sing a chant for when it's time to play a game or do some actions when it's time for them to speak. Make it your own, but be consistent. You might make a little trumpet sound and give them trophies, woohoo, for doing something good. You don't have to spend ages making up these songs. It could be like, hello, hello, or hello, hello, welcome to class. It's time to play. It's time to play. It's time to play. You can create just really catchy and simple phrases. Number 4, use lots of TPR and realia and change your energy to suit their needs. Make sure you give physical and visual examples of the words you want them to learn. For example, show them a real apple if you're teaching the word apple, or pretend you're eating to teach the word eat. You may also use TPR for giving instructions such as listen or repeat or look. But just as we said before, keep it consistent. So you don't want to start using this for look or this for look if they're used to seeing you do this. So here are some examples of classroom language or instructions for young learners. If you have true beginners, remember to grade your language and keep your instructions very simple. For example, draw a face. Draw a face. If you have students that know a little bit more and understand a little bit more, then you can say, can you draw a face? Now, because we use this for draw, now we can give the instructions, draw a circle or draw an apple. If you'd like, you can also use props. I prefer to use TPR, but you could do this. Draw a face. Draw a circle. Can you draw an apple? So here is another example. The first example, again, is with graded language for those super beginners. Say banana. Say banana. Banana. For the students that know more, you can say, can you say banana? Can you say banana slowly? Banana. These instructions are really simple, but they are effective, so try them out. If you're about to read a story, then you can lower your voice. And if you want to get the energy up and going, then raise your voice and do something silly. You are the conductor of this little human orchestra. Number 5, understand their moods can change. Some days your students might feel sad or hungry or angry or super excited. They will go through a whole range of emotions, so it's good if you can check in to see how they're feeling. If you feel that they're sad, then maybe you can get down to their energy level and slowly bring them up with you. You want to make learning as positive an experience as possible. But just don't take it personally if they're just not that interested. Number 6, lead by example in every way. Show your young learners what to do for each activity by demonstrating it yourself. For example, you can say, circle, circle the apple. Circle the apple. And you can do it actually on the screen too, just to show them what to do. Just as we said before, use TPR, use Realia, or whatever teaching method you fancy, but just make it as clear as possible for your learners to follow. If your students don't understand right away, this does not mean they are stupid or disobedient. They just need more time. Come to class with a smile and don't get upset if things aren't going your way. Remember, you are always leading by example as a teacher and as an adult. And finally, number 7, be compassionate toward yourself. If you finish a lesson and go into the post-lesson blues, where you start thinking about everything that went wrong, then you're not alone. And nope, you are not a bad teacher. In fact, if you're thinking about what you can do to improve your classes, then I think that means you're a pretty good teacher in my books. You know, you're willing to learn, you're willing to improve, so don't be so hard on yourself. At the end of the day, we are all students in our own way. And there we have it. I hope you enjoyed these tips. If you have any more ideas for early learners, then let us know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. I'll be making some more videos about TPR, about the PPP lesson plan, so keep an eye out for those. Anyway, happy teaching, have fun, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.